Hello everybody, I'm Jared Schwartz and you're watching South Coast Focus. Different parts of life in Southern California appear in the focus of our show. Today, you will learn how far your dreams can take you from a videographer who travels the world, how a group of like-minded people raises organic food in the city of Orange, and how musical the Russian language can be. At first, we'll meet Diana Krylova, a Russian-born videographer who dreamed about traveling the world since she was a child. Then, we'll visit a farmer's market which spreads healthful products and teaches people about homegrown fruits and vegetables. And in the finale of our show, we will hear a song from Russian singer Rima Panina. Let's start with world traveler Diana Krylova. She was born in Siberia, which may be one of her reasons to seek out warmer places on the planet. Diana has visited Cambodia, Vietnam, India, Mexico, and other countries. Diana was hired to work for clients in those countries, and she also made her own projects documenting real life in those places. Check it out.
Meet Diana Krylova, a videographer from Russia who is currently in Los Angeles, but not for long. She's constantly traveling across the globe, capturing different slices of life.
I was born in absolutely artistic family. My parents are artists, and this is the reason why I love art so much. Yeah, but my way it is a videography, so I'm shoot the video.
Her love for art has taken her across the globe. After graduating university, she decided to spend her life traveling with a camera.
Last 5 years, I've been in more than 25 countries. I've been in Asia, in Europe, and America. So yeah, I have seen a lot of stuff and a lot of people, a lot of culture, and this has inspired me a lot.
Some people never get to follow their dreams. Diana's obsession with videography gave her the ability to pursue her lifelong dream. Diana's ability to travel the world has given her a platform to spread a positive message, even though the conditions might not be the best.
A lot of poor people everywhere, and the poor villages show me that it's very important to be happy in any way that you choose. We always have possibilities to choose our own way.
Bringing experiences from the small villages she has visited, she reminds people who live in big cities to be humble.
The people who live in the big cities, I think we kind of lost this thing because we're thinking about our problems a lot, but they have nothing, and we can learn of them.
Diana's experiences shows us a different way to see the world and how getting out in the world can lead you places.
So travel can change us a lot. Travel can change our mind. The meeting with such people show me that we can be happy all the time. It's just our own choice. What I try to do, I try to shoot all these beautiful things around the world and to share with my friends or with people who can see it.
To see more of Diana Krylova journey across the world, visit www.youtube.com/Diana Krylova.
You can follow Diana on her Instagram and Facebook pages. Diana is an example of someone turning her dreams into reality. She's a person living out her ideas and inspiring others to move forward. People who share their ideas are presented not only in artist community. Our next segment features an organization that ran the farmers market in Orange, California for 6 years before expanding their mission. Instead of just selling healthy fruits and vegetables, they began teaching people how to grow organic produce at home. A partnership with Chapman University allowed them to turn an empty plot of land to a farm. A story close to my heart, and you should really check this out. In the middle of suburban Orange, California, you'll find a working organic farm. It's part of a mission to get people back into the practice of home gardening.
Welcome to the Education Farm in Old Town Orange. My name is Megan Penn, and I'm the Executive Director and co-founder of Orange Homegrown Foundation.
Organic farmers do not use chemical pesticides or herbicides. Instead of chemical fertilizers, green waste is turned to nitrogen-rich compost.
Organic farming techniques are very important to us here at the Education Farm. We compost everything on site, we use it in our soil. So the great thing about this education space is that you get hands-on learning, you get an opportunity to try growing food before you actually do it at home.
The Education Farm was created after the group had been running the Orange Certified Farmers Market on Saturday mornings for 6.5 years. They wanted to give people an opportunity to learn how local farmers in the area grew their food. How can you tell if your vegetables are straight from the farm?
So one way to tell if vegetables are fresh out of the ground versus buying something at the grocery store is that they've got their tops on them still, like carrot tops and beet tops. And those are things that you can reuse also and eat.
What else besides fruits and vegetables are available at the Saturday market?
So our farmers and artisans that come to the market, we have about 45 of those. They make a variety of things from homemade pies and jams, fresh vegan tamales, we've got vegan cheese, salsas. It's a variety of wonderful products as well as local seafood. And then our farmers have grass-fed beef and almonds and seasonal citrus and produce. It's wonderful. You got to come check it out.
Farmers markets in other cities exist one day a week. Orange Homegrown Foundation is unique because they run several food-centered community programs all year long.
One specific program I'd love to highlight is our seed lending library that is a partnership with the Orange Public Library Foundation. Orange Homegrown collects seeds that have been donated. We use some here at the farm and then we put the rest into the seed lending library. Those seeds are then repackaged by volunteers and given out to the community.
Another unique partnership reduces food insecurity in the local community.
Guys, we'll come back around a little bit later on. Any excess food that you don't want to take back with you, we'll grab it, we'll get it over there for you. Thank you.
Mike Lirakis is the executive director of the Waste Not OC Coalition and owner of the Catilla Grill restaurant. They recover perishable foods, freeze them, and distribute them to people in need.
We've partnered with Waste Not OC here in Orange. They will come to the farmers market at the end of the day and then meet with our farmers and artisans, pick up anything that they aren't going to be selling the next day. They bring it back to Catilla Grill where that food is repurposed into some sort of a meal and then packaged and brought out to a lot of our local food pantries.
It's as simple as dropping this bag in boiling water, and in 20 minutes it is a complete nutritious meal in the form of a stew with fresh vegetables. It's just a tremendous product.
Orange Homegrown is a volunteer-driven organization. You can help at the market, the farm, or any of their other programs.
So if you're interested in volunteering at the farm, we are here from 9:30 to 11:30 every Friday. Also, if you want to find more information about our organization, please visit our website at orangehomegrown.org. And we also have a Facebook and Instagram page.
Orange Homegrown Foundation has more programs than the ones we presented. For instance, they have a youth food literacy program for high school students. This 10-month certificate program has kids learning from local restaurants, food factories, and culinary schools. For more information on programs or events, visit orangehomegrown.org. Southern California is also a place with a community of talented musicians and singers. Besides locally grown talent, we have immigrants well their own stories to tell. One of them is Rima Panina. She's a talented amateur with 10 years of experience singing in her church's choir. Today, she will perform her song, Bez Tabia, which means without you. It's a story about Rima's religious experience and one whose emotion transcends language. It's a really, really great song, and you should take a look right now.
Я касаюсь руками небес, и прекраснее нет ничего, как чудесно, Иисус, Ты воскрес. Возношу я Тебя одного, без Тебя жизнь моя пуста, без Тебя нет смысла в ней, без Тебя. Без Тебя, без Тебя жизнь моя пуста, без Тебя нет смысла в ней, без Тебя, без Тебя. Сколько лет я жила без тебя, как вообще я жива, не пойму. Но теперь я бегу по волнам, за тобой по воде я иду. Без тебя жизнь моя пуста, без тебя нет смысла в ней, без тебя, без тебя, без тебя жизнь моя пуста, без тебя нет смысла в ней, без тебя, без тебя. Я касаюсь руками небес, и прекраснее нет ничего. Как чудесно, Иисус, Ты воскрес, возношу я Тебя одного. Без Тебя жизнь моя пуста, без Тебя нет смысла в ней, без Тебя, без Тебя, без Тебя жизнь моя пуста, без Тебя нет смысла в ней, без Тебя, без Тебя, без Тебя.
Always interesting to hear how different languages sound. Let me try to speak in Russian for you. Ito bila rima panina is pezni bez tebia. I just said it was Rima Panina with their song Without You. Never forget how big the world is and how close to home your dreams can be. You can follow your dreams like the Orange Homegrown team by sharing knowledge with your neighbors. Anybody can travel and see life in its difficulties and joy. Diana Krylova learned to appreciate how rich life can be from people who appear to have little. Rima Panina's music transcends language and culture. Passion and emotions carry meaning that everyone can feel in their own way. I'm Jerry Schwartz. Thank you so much for watching us on South Coast Focus. Have a good day.
Hello there, and welcome. Thank you for tuning into this brand new episode of South Coast Focus brought to you by Saddleback College. I'm your host, Wade Dungan. Today we have quite the interesting lineup featuring three incredibly talented people. First, we are going to look at a leading Angel Spanish radio broadcaster who also played 15 seasons of professional baseball after being drafted from the University of Texas. Then, a Russian singer will perform one of her country's most beloved ballads. Finally, we'll meet a Filipina model who defied all odds to make it to America and fulfill her dreams. We encourage you to sit back, relax, and join us on a journey through these moving stories. From MLB player to broadcasting legend, Jose Tolentino has lived a life full of many surprises. And while broadcasting was not his first choice, he lives a wonderful life performing his craft and pushing himself to the limit. Sometimes life throws you curveballs, but for Jose Tolentino, it was a wonderful opportunity that he could not turn down. Let's hear about it from the talented man himself, Jose Tolentino.
Before every home game in Angel Stadium in Anaheim, a man named Jose Tolentino prepares to broadcast in his native language. The Angels' Spanish broadcaster and his journey from Mexico to the U.S. is one of hard work, perseverance, and a whole lot of luck. He has a great life, one with twists and turns right from the start.
So in my early life, amazing how do I end up playing baseball in the United States, how I came to America. You know, it was a whole family affair. You know, everything started with my parents kind of worried about me, not being a good student, you know, and they wanted to sign me professional in Mexico at 14 years old. So through the years, they started figuring it out how to control this guy, and they found out there was baseball camps in the United States. So I went to to me, the best baseball camp there is, Chandler Baseball Camp in Oklahoma.
From there, he went to the University of Texas and won the College World Series playing alongside superstars like Roger Clemens. Watch Jose's game-winning bunt that clinched the College Series. His professional career started when he became the first Mexican national to be drafted into the major leagues. His career took off further on June 17, 1988, when he was signed as a free agent with the Houston Astros. 1 year later, he signed with the Pittsburgh Pirates. While his playing career began to slow down, his writing career picked up, and he won several prestigious awards for his articles.
A lady from ESPN reads the articles from ESPN Bristol. She was a lady that speaks English and Spanish. She reads it and remembers that she was videotaping me and interviewing me a year before in a home run derby contest. So she finds me and she asked me, "Do you want to broadcast the Caribbean Series?" That's how my broadcasting career started.
288 por parte del mejor bateador de los Angels, mientras que Texas tiene 4 jugadores con 280 y 3 arriba de 300 de porcentaje, visible la superioridad en la ofensiva.
He began working with ESPN2, the Spanish radio station, where a close friend told him he had broadcasting talent and that the Angels baseball team was looking for someone. He told him to call the next day.
So I called the guy named Andy Roundtree. What I thought of is, he needs to hear me. He needs to hear me talk. So I called after hours, the way he couldn't answer the phone, and I would have a long voicemail. So I did an inning on the voicemail. He heard me talking, and I showed up at 8 o'clock in the morning. They were not even open. They opened at 9. I show up, and the Roundtree was there early, too. I got lucky. So he brings a guy named Preston Gomez. If you guys know baseball, you know Preston Gomez is a Cuban national. First Latin manager in the big leagues. He managed the Padres. So he comes in and goes, "You're Tolentino?" "Yeah." We start talking. And he goes, "Okay, so what do you want me here for?" He turns around to the boss, to the main boss. He goes, "We want to see if you speak Spanish." He looks at him and goes, "Speaks better Spanish than I do. I'm Cuban, he's Mexican, that's better Spanish." And right there, Andy Roundtree's face went, whoa. So he grabs me. He took me to get a contract, get a PR, my insurance and everything. I was hired in that moment because I came here and surprised him. And he made a decision as a good executive in 5 minutes. And then the rest is history. I ended up doing Fox Deportes.
En el juego de los futuros estrellas, en platicar precisamente con los protagonistas, los jugadores.
ESPN Live. I mean, everything happened.
Indeed, it did. And today, he's never been happier doing exactly what he was meant to do.
What is the message to young dreamers? Dream big, dream often, and then the opportunities, the coincidence. Be ready for your coincidence. Pray a lot. You go a straight line, don't let anything get on your way. Be a good person, work hard, and something good will happen. Maybe not what you wanted, but something great will happen.
Tune into the next Angels baseball game and listen to more of the man himself and hear him in action. If you would like to learn more about Jose Tolentino and the Anaheim Angels, you can tune into his broadcast at KW. He shows us how hard work pays off, and though sometimes our lives can take a different path, we see from Jose's story we can end up somewhere truly amazing. Now, we'll listen to a hauntingly beautiful rendition of Ostanis, a song about life and death sung by Rima Panina. Rima came from a small town located in the heart of Russia, and she started to sing when she was just 6 years old before joining her church choir. Now, let's take a listen to her truly haunting performance.
В конце тоннеля яркий свет слепой звезды. Подошвы на сухой траве оставят следы. Еще под кожей бьется пульс, и надо жить. Я больше, может, не вернусь А может, я с тобой останусь, останусь пеплом на губах, останусь пламенем в глазах, в твоих руках дыханием ветра. Останусь снегом на щеке, останусь светом вдалеке. Я для тебя останусь светом. В конце тоннеля яркий свет, и я иду по выжженной траве, по тонкому льду. Не плачь, я боли не боюсь, ее там нет. Я, может, больше не вернусь, а может, я с тобой останусь. Останусь пеплом на губах, останусь пламенем в глазах, в твоих руках дыханием ветра. Останусь снегом на щеке, останусь светом вдалеке. Я для тебя останусь светом. Снегом на щеке, останусь пламенем в глазах, в твоих руках дыханием ветра. Останусь снегом на щеке, останусь светом вдалеке. Я для тебя останусь светом.
Truly emotional. While she chose not to pursue her singing and performing as a career, her talent is still very apparent. We would like to truly thank Rima for showcasing her talent for us and wish her all the best in all her future endeavors. Our final showcase features a young, talented Filipina model originally from the Philippines, Danica Magpantai. She eventually moved to New York to pursue her modeling career. Her experience in the Caucasian-dominant industry transformed her from an inexperienced dreamer to a seasoned pro. Check out her dream.
Danica Magpantai is the daughter of Lala Flores, a former supermodel who represented the Philippines in the 1994 Supermodel of the World competition. Now, her mother is a celebrity makeup artist. When Danica first showed interest in modeling, her mother was at first hesitant. Her mother was always supportive but made sure Danica fully understood that her effort was important in her career. Being the daughter of a retired model, the weight was on her shoulders.
If she had a choice, she wouldn't have wanted us to do it because she was, like I said, she was a model before she traveled all over. When we wanted to start, she said, I want to prepare you and I'm going to be the harshest to you guys because everyone else will look at you. And my mom's always about being excellent. She knows how hard the industry could be, so she didn't want to really subject us into the same kind of thing, you know, as a parent to your child. That's why a lot of times our parents don't want us to make the same mistakes they did because they know how hard it can be.
At age 17, she competed against 50 other supermodels in the 2011 International Ford Supermodel of the World, with no prior modeling experience. 20 years after her mom competed in the same competition, Danica was the first Filipina to win this largest and most prestigious modeling competition. This earned her a $250,000 contract with Ford Models. Danica moved to New York City by herself to pursue modeling abroad.
Prior to joining the contest, like I said, I didn't really have experience. So when I joined the contest, I didn't have any expectations. All I knew was I had to do my best because I mean, I have nothing to lose, win or lose. At that time, I just let it all be up to God. I was like, well, I just have to do my best regardless.
Of course, there were a few obstacles Danica overcame during her career. The modeling industry has been a constant target of body and racial diversity activists. Though this year's Fashion Week has been the most racially diverse in recorded history, more than 75% of the models on the runway were Caucasian.
It's not just about just me. I'm also representing my country, and I feel like in that sense, I had to do my country proud, especially at the time when I started. There wasn't a lot of us Filipinos. So being like in a space where people recognize you more and more was not something I'm prepared for, so I didn't really understand it. But then I had people message me, oh, I'm so happy there's like Filipinos are being recognized. But Filipinos are generally like that. The more I got into it, the more I realized at the time especially that it's still not where it should be in terms of getting represented. But now I'm happy that, you know, after a few years of modeling, I see that there is progress, that people are learning more and more about people are seeing more and more diversity in the runways, in the magazines. So I mean, I think it's a good step forward, but you know, it shouldn't stop there. I feel like everybody, not just me, there should be a representation for everybody in this industry, so it can change the beauty standard. The world's just getting more and more diverse, so I think that all the businesses, not just in modeling, should reflect that as well.
After Danica completed her contract with Ford Models, she's now based in Los Angeles under LA Models. Danica's journey across the United States allowed her to truly fulfill the American dream. To find out more about Danica Magpantai, check out her Instagram at ISeeAMagpantai. Well, that just about concludes it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed these tales of passion, determination, and the pursuit of the American dream. From Jose's professional baseball broadcasting, to Rima's musical talent, to Danica's modeling for one of the top agencies in the entire world. These individuals show us what following your dreams can really do. Now, I'm your host, Wade Dungan. We here at South Coast Focus truly appreciate you tuning in. Please have a wonderful day and go get them. Follow your dreams.